Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another product review, this time on a tire inflator. Now this here is from INNOVV. This is their P1. Now they sent this to me. They wanted me to test and feature it here on my channel. I've done many of these. I prefer these little ones because they're just throw them in a compartment, throw them in the back trunk. You can hide these really well, even in the garage, and easily take it out, air up a tire, top them off monthly is the best thing, save on gas mileage. Comes in this box. So let's wait no further. Let's open it up, see what's in. There's a protection plastic piece covering the whole thing. Got my finger in there. Still being a bugger to get off here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this out of the box. And they provide you a couple of stickers for their product. Here's the user manual. I've got these air compressors built into my jump starters as well. Done quite a few reviews. I do use those as well. But in a pinch, these things are great. See how compact that is. So you've got the hose here, including the other adapters for if you want to air up a inner tube or bicycle tire, you can do so with this. Basketball, soccer ball, a lot of things you can do with this. It's got different adapters. USB Type-C charging cable. Good. There's a little pouch here. I like being able to have a little bag to keep it in. Move everything out to the side here. No labeling on the bag, no, not their name on it. It's almost like a parachute material or duffel bag. So it's good. I like these quick release here. Just one-handed when you're putting it on there, lock it in. Now this one here is plastic here. I've never had one break, but they become really kind of weak. They won't, after a while of using them over and over and over, they won't lock down. So you'll have to go that way in order to lock it in. So just a heads up on that. It'll take a long time. Screw that in right into the pump. Good length there. It's at least a foot, maybe a little bit longer. Feels like good quality. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at the air compressor. There it is. It's compact. Look at that. Ventilation. And they've written their name for ventilation holes. I've got to take my hats off to that. That's nice. See down inside there. Nice. Nice idea. Now it looks like you can use it as a flashlight, great for emergencies, and a power bank as well. Now it looks like, see here, it's 5 volt, 2 amp. So these are just regular standard charging rates or outputs, so not even going to test them out. Here's the port that you would screw in the tube there. Thought maybe that was another plug of some sort. It's just a ventilation hole. More ventilation here, all on both sides here. The model number again for you. So you've got kind of a button around the outside, and the center one is the power. It does have a display on here, so I'm going to go ahead and take off the protection piece. They get scratched up, but it's alright. Especially on these, they go right back in the bag. That's what it looks like when it's removed. Let's go ahead and power it on. Oh, that's a nice display. OLED display on there. Look at that, full battery right out of the box. Now, the deal here looks like we can change the for a motorcycle, bicycle, and basketball, sporting equipment, and then just a straight air compressor output, probably up to 150 psi, and then you've got your vehicle. Now you can set this to the tire pressure that you want. Now this is on bar, so I'm going to change it here. So you can change it depending on where you are in your country. See how that's changing? And then back to bar. So in my country we use PSI. So that's what I'm going to use. And then here you can change the amount of air you want to put in the tire and for it to automatically shut off. So depending on your tire, but one of my vehicles is 36 pounds. I have 19-inch tires on them, and the other one has 16, so a little bit less, not just by 1 pound. So that's what that looks like. So I would turn it on, but it's going to be too loud. My family are sleeping. So we're going to turn on, that says SOS here. And there's the flashlight. Oh nice, that actually has the red color. So this is probably about 20 lumens. Not a lot of light coming out of there, but make a good little beacon. That's SOS there, and then for emergencies, set that down as you're airing up the tire, or if you're broken down, get that out. That'll help signal people that you're broken down. I turn on the light again. Let's see if we can skip past. No, so you got to go through all the special modes in order to turn it off. Not a big deal, but the display is nice and bright, even with all this light above me, as you can see. So day or night, you're going to be able to see what you're doing. Now I just want to, before we head out there, to demonstrate it. This is aluminum body on this. It's not plastic. So it's got some weight to it. So it's got the battery built into it. And then when you want to activate the air compressor, you're going to click it one time. pretty quickly. I think it's, if not, it's press and hold. It'll automatically power out and time out and shut the unit off so you don't wear down the battery, which is great. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take it out there and test out, see how it does on one of my vehicles. Okay, we got it hooked up here, one-handed easily, got it turned on. It's at 32, so we're gonna set it to 35. It's at 32 pounds now, so it's a little low. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on here. Going pretty fast here. Now, I have not charged this at all yet, and we're down 1 bar here. So really simple, take it out and it returns back to 0. So it's nice, it's like a tire gauge. And we're gonna go ahead and do one more tire on the back. Let me pause it here. So now we're on the back one here. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in. Turn it on again here. So let's go to the car. And we're gonna plug it in. And we're a little low here too. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on just quick. Turn it on. So a little low on the tires. Been kind of hot here in our area, summertime, and cool at night. Almost done. I'm going to stop it at 36. I think I forgot to, I forgot to program that. So, and just that fast, you can get it done pretty quickly on here. Impressive performance. Okay, we are out here in the darkness of my garage. We're going to do the INNOVV air compressor flashlight portion of it. Let's kind of give you an idea. There we go. Had a hard time trying to find the button at the top there. So as you can see, it's just a soft glow, probably about 25 lumens. Not a lot of light coming out of here. And then of course we've got, it's a huge flood light beam, so it's going to see way out to the sides. And then you've got the red, good for emergencies. Then you've got a strobe. Set it up on your dash in your car. That'll help for any kind of roadside assistance or emergencies. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that demonstration, including the flashlight there. This is impressive. It does well. It was able to top off the tires very quickly. This here, from completely flat to fully inflated, it's going to take about 8 minutes. So they say to run it for about 8 minutes or less and let it cool down in between. But I was able to top off all the tires. They were only off by a couple pounds, which is typical because it's been really hot here lately and cold as well. It's kind of crazy weather. But you have the ability to not have to go to the darn gas station or have a huge air compressor, which I do have in the garage, and whipping out the long hose and airing up the tires once or twice a month. Don't have to do that anymore. Right here in the palm of your hands, you've got it. You can do it right here, keep it in the vehicle, store it in the bag. The hose is nice quality. It's long enough to where you can hold it and be able to run it and air up the tires. You can even set it up right like this to be able to, it's going to shut off automatically to whatever you set it. That's nice. It does have the little red beacon. That's nice. Overall, nice build quality on here. Surprising that it is an aluminum metal housing. That's a huge plus. Now, this does generate some pretty good heat, and I noticed that this will get pretty warm. It's not hot, but you definitely want to give it a break if you're using it for quite a bit of usage. The battery level, fully charged, I charged up the tire or aired up the tires, and it did just fine. This being USB rechargeable, you're definitely going to want to check it periodically. If you don't use it for a month or two, double check it, top it off. That's what I do. I use mine actually every twice a month on average, especially during the summer months. But the ability to be able to use it as a power bank, now this is not going to be a high output by any means, but it'll power up your phone to where if it's dead, you'll be able to use it and make that emergency phone call. Or you can carry it, if you're broken down, you can carry it like a flashlight. We'll work on the engine, look at something, top off the fluids, check your oil. You can do so with that light. It's going to provide a nice little glow for that. Easy to operate that. You can change it. Any country in the world, you're going to be able to set this and be able to understand it according to what you use in your country. And the display, nice and bright OLED display, is very easy to read, and it's large as well. Okay, well, I want to thank INNOVV for sending me this P1 to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, I will leave a link down below the video. I am working on a special discount code. Once I do get that, it'll be there as well, and that'll help you save some money on this kit, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these tire inflators to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.